And welcome back to Primetime News.
Special welcome to viewers on onespotmedia.com as well as TVJ International in the Cayman Islands.
Up first this evening, with heart to God and hand to man, the Salvation Army's motto. But is there now interference with the Army's hands of charity to man?
Concerns about the misuse of charitable donations and the possible use of the church as a transit point for illegal migration from Haiti through Jamaica suggest there might be.
Giovanni Dennis has this TVJ News exclusive: marching out of line, cracks in the Salvation Army.
At first glance, this mango tree appears to be so fruitful it's touching the ground. Innocuous. But it's more than that. It has been used as cover for what used to be a chicken coop constructed on the grounds of the Lucy Salvation Army Church Corps in Hanover. Built by the then pastor, the proceeds benefited him and his wife, both Haitians. For context, the husband and wife were chairman and administrator for both the Salvation Army School and church, the heads. The couple consolidated the finances of the Salvation Army Lucy Corps and the basic school run by the organization. Goods were taken from at least one supermarket on credit in the school's name, but were in fact for the couple's personal use. The voices you will hear are voice actors. This to protect the identity of our sources who fear victimization and backlash for speaking out.
They took money, they took the church money, they took school money, and they left to the US and they came out of the army.
And that was around 2022. The pastor, along with his wife, fled. The financial accounts and record keeping left behind in disarray. The chicken coop sold to another church member. Documents seen by our news center confirm this. As a result, no proper audit could be done. What happened in Lucy is just one of several concerns about use of funds solicited from the public by the Salvation Army in Jamaica. The greatest concern is how money collected by cadets from the famous annual Christmas Kettle Appeal is being spent. Our news center understands roughly $14 million was collected in 2024 by cadets, $1 million more than the roughly $13 million collected in 2023 by the same group. Only $1 million in each year was sent to the divisional headquarters to be used for Salvation Army social work. That is less than 8% of the funds collected. To simplify, if you gave $10 to cadets to help with Salvation Army social or charity work, less than $1 was actually used to do that work in the last 2 years. This goes against the Salvation Army Caribbean Territory Minute Book, the policy which, among other things, governs how finances are to be disbursed. Christmas Collection Section 4.27 states explicitly that a minimum of 50% of funds collected during the Christmas period must be used on social ministry of the Army during Christmas time, a maximum of 25% on the administration of the appeal, and a maximum of 25% set aside for the mission of the Army throughout the year. But, according to sources, this has not been happening, at least not in the last 2 years, with the money collected by cadets at the training college of the Salvation Army. Documents also seen by our news team show funds now being spent on elaborate internal functions like graduation ceremonies. Here's an example. Passing out ceremonies for the newly trained soldiers used to be held at the auditorium of Jamaica College or Woolmer's Boys. Total cost for renting those spaces? Less than $200,000. Now, the Salvation Army is renting venues like the AC Hotel, costing just under $8,000 or close to 1.3 million Jamaican dollars. There are also concerns that the Salvation Army in Jamaica is being used as a transit point to help Haitians leave that country and run off to other countries. More on this in part 2. Giovanni Dennis, TVJ News.